Alright guys, this is the 28th powered request, I believe, for 2015. It's Elton John. I love anything Elton John. The diving board. And I'm going to play some of that for you. Here, once I get my chair over. Alright, here we go. Da, da, da. So forth. Hello everyone, I'm Sean Cheek. Welcome to my easy piano lessons. I always put the free part 1 on YouTube, and the rest of the lessons for this song, as well as thousands and thousands of other lessons, are on my website, webpianoteacher.com. I have something on there for everybody, especially if you're a complete beginner and you need some help getting started and know what videos to use. Check out my blog, SeanCheekblog.com. On the right hand side there's a link that says how to be your own piano teacher on webpianoteacher.com. Click that, it'll give you a strategy, a practice plan, a way to keep up with what you're working on so you don't get frustrated and overwhelmed with not knowing what to do. Because everybody needs a plan, especially if you're a beginner. Anyway, let's get started with this. Facebook is the best place to get a hold of me. To see what I'm doing, just do a Facebook search for webpianoteacher.com. Please like the page if you get on there. So we are in E flat here, and I know I have a lot of Elton John fans, and you guys are just great. And now I'm again using my app instead of an actual whiteboard. So we're going from the top to bottom now because I can do what I've always wanted to do. My dream is to write from top to bottom and left to right, but I'm an upside down lefty, so if I use a whiteboard I erase everything with my hand, so that's why I go from bottom to top on the whiteboard. So we're going top to bottom, remember that for this. Hopefully it won't mess you up. We'll start with left hand on an E flat. So Elton has an album called The Diving Board, and this is the title song, The Diving Board, so check it out. We'll start with E flat, and then we'll go B flat, E flat, G on the right. It's for 4 counts, but he does that figure 2 times. That's why I have a 2 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, it's 4 counts, but you're doing that 2 times. 1, the second time. Okay? Da da da, 2, 3, ba da ba. That chord. It sounds so cool. Jazzy, you know. Anyway, we have this first. G flat, C, E flat. I'm going to use 1, 2, 3 for that. Left hand on an E flat octave. 1, 2. Now for counts 3 and 4, I'm going to do G flat, C, F, my favorite chord in the song. So there we go. Let's do the whole measure. Ba da ba, 2, 3, 4, 2. Then we're going to go to a B flat chord. I have a 1 and a circle above that because later we'll do a little lick, something like that. We don't do it the first time, so disregard it the first time. F, B flat, D in the right. Left hand has a B flat octave. The measure's going to go like that. So you play the chord, then right hand F, then the left hand's going to go B flat, D, ba, ba. Then the right hand will do this. Da, da, da. Kind of like, sounds like you're riding a horse. So we have F on the thumb, and then we'll play G, B flat, E flat with 2, 3, 5, and then back to F. But the rhythm from the B flat is da, 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 da. The whole measure is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go from the beginning and tie it together as we always like to do. 2, 3, ba. Play on the next measure B flat D with just my left hand with 3 and 1, and then F, F, da. So F, F, da, da. If you want to play that F with your left hand, you might find it a little easier. I don't know what hand Elton plays it with, but you might find it easier to put it in the left. So just drop it down to there if you'd like to play it with your left hand. have D and B flat with a right, a sixth. Left hand with a B flat and D you're already playing. And then a D octave. Normally when I just have one note written in the left hand, you'll do an octave. And the right hand will play C and A flat. All by itself you go, "Ooh, that sounds weird." But in context, sounds just fine. C and A flat, D on the left hand. And then we'll go B flat, E flat, G 3 times. Left hand on an E flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. But that fourth time we're going to drop down and do G, B flat, E flat. So 3 times up here, 1 time here. It's just an E flat chord. Then we invert it and go down one inversion. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll tie it all together in a minute. Let's keep going. G flat, C, E flat in the right. Left hand has an E flat. We're going to do that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how I'm letting my left hand vamp and I'm throwing my thumb in there in the gap. Don't play it very loudly, just fit it in there. That's a technique that's very handy when playing Elton John. I have an F in parenthesis above that because later on in the song he just plays the F instead of the E flat. But for this time, this first time, it's E flat. Next measure, 1. So it's F, B flat, D. Left hand on the B flat. Count 2 is the F on your thumb. Count 3 is the whole chord again, F, B flat, D. And then we do this, which is F, C. Left hand on an A natural. And then we have a G chord that I teach on the website. So there's a lot more to this, the whole song that I teach on the website. But I'm giving you this free part 1 here on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else. So let's go from the beginning all the way to this last measure there. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 5. Doesn't do that yet. Later on in the song it'll do that. So there you have it. And I'm working on the next hired requests and more songs for you guys on webpianoteacher.com. Use Google Chrome as your browser. It's the best one if you want to know what other members think. Seems to be the one that works the best for the site. So hope you guys enjoy that. Talk to you later.